What's up, bitches? It's Daniel in the morning. I'm off work waiting on my wife. She'll be off in 40 minutes or so. I was fucking going through Twitter, and Jill Stein, who I would never vote for, but who I follow because she does have ideas that are interesting. So one of the things that pisses me off the most about Jill Stein is she calls us a democracy. She keeps on using that, democracy. We are not a fucking democracy, dude. Democracy does not fucking work because it's mob rule. We have a republic. The republic is there to prevent mob rule. And so people need to stop calling our republic a fucking democracy. We use democratic principles in our republic. Certainly our local governments are elected democratically. It's still representation, but there's a lot of democratic things. Like, here's a vote for, do you want to fucking fix these roads? Do you want to raise taxes by 1% so that we can build the new school? Shit like that. So there's a lot more actual democracy the lower you go. So the closer to your local government you get, there's a lot more democracy. But as a federal system, we are a republic. Stop calling us a democracy. We use democratic principles, but we are a republic. Representative-based government. We the people, for the people, by the people. But it always pisses me off. I don't know why it pisses me off so much, but every time she does that, I want to go into republic, motherfucker. So they were talking about a new voting system. I can't remember what the hell it's called. But go follow Jill Stein. She's a good follow. Even if you don't agree, which I don't agree with her on a lot of things. And she's still a good follow. You should always follow people you don't agree with. You should always follow people you don't agree with. I have a lot of people. I follow a lot of fucking liberal people. And not just liberal, but like getting out of the picture fucking leftists. So, and I follow a lot of right-leaning people, but I don't think I follow anybody the fuck out of the picture on the right, alt-right, people like that. Certainly I follow people that the people way over here would consider alt-right, but this is the middle, right here. If you're right here, you're alt-right, according to these fucking people over here on the fucking left, the far left, the fringe left, the authoritarian left. I like people like right in here, right in the middle, like Tim Pool. He's a little bit on the left. I feel like I'm a little bit on the right. I'm a conservative, but I have liberal. Some things I believe in are more liberal, and that's fine. I like people on the right, people that are a little bit more right to me. I like people that are a little bit more left than me. But when you start getting way out here, or way out here, and you start getting out of the fucking picture, I'm out of the picture, right? I need you in here somewhere for me to fucking, but I need to hear these sides right here that are fucking leaning out of the picture. Because if I don't know what the hell these people are talking about, I don't know who the psychos are. So the fucking Psycho Cortez chick, she's way out here, fucking way leaning out of the picture. Democratic Socialist, which is socialist. I don't give a fuck what you say. Just because you vote in fucking retards doesn't make the most retarded fucking government any better. Socialism doesn't work because we're fucking human beings. That's why it doesn't work. Just like communism doesn't work. And communism is the end result of socialism. blocking my eyes so you can't see me, what looks I have. Yeah. So, now that I'm a cartoon character, that's actually pretty creepy. Anyways, let me pull this back up. I was looking at it, and I do think we need some changes to our voting laws, especially on, we shouldn't have super delegates, right? The vote should count. Nobody should control the vote, right? If the majority of your state votes for someone, it should be that person. They can override it. They almost never do, but they can override it. So those people need to be taken out. There's no reason we should have that anymore. I think we're to the point where we just don't. It's just an archaic system. We don't need it. I wouldn't mind getting rid of parties. You can't be part of a party. There are no parties. There should be no parties. There should be individuals, groups of individuals. I shouldn't look at somebody and be like, I can't vote for them. They're fucking Republican. Or I can't vote for them. They're a Democrat. You know? Or they're Green Party. Or they're fucking whatever, you know? Communists. Fucking socialists. You can tell the people like that from their stances. It should all be about, here are my policies. There should be no fucking groups like that. You decentralize it. Force people to fucking to vote based on policy instead of based on Republican or Democrat. And I think that it'll cause a lot of chaos at first. Change never happens without pain. There's always going to be pain with the change, but I think fucking there should be no party affiliation. You shouldn't be able to say I'm part of this group, and this group has a centralized authority. That needs to go away, in my opinion. It'd be fine to be like, well, I'm a social liberal, or I'm a fiscal conservative but social liberal. Here are my policies that support who I am. That's what I think you should do. That's what I think it should be. So when I go up to vote, I'm not voting, I got to get a bunch of fucking Republicans in here because there's too many fucking Democrats. That's how I feel now. I live in the state of Illinois. So even though I might not agree with this Republican's views, I know we can't have all Democrats in the state of Illinois. That's where we are now again, and it's horrible. We need, and if there's no party, there's no party line to toe, right? There'll still be a little bit of that left over, but I think that people will be less likely to be like, well, I don't have to fucking toe this line. I don't agree with this, but because they funded me, I feel obligated to vote in this direction. I think do away with that, and you'll do away with a lot of the infighting. That's how I feel. I may be wrong. I'm not perfect. But that's how I feel about it. What else? Resident Evil 2. Picking it up this weekend. I've got to pick it up this weekend. I only have $700. So I worked 26 hours of overtime. I make $15.53 plus a 35-cent shift differential. I'll be making almost $20 in a couple weeks, but that's besides the point. I put in for an exception, tax exception, so I shouldn't have got taxed a ton. I got taxed a ton. I got taxed a shit ton. So I was estimating close to $1,300. I got $900, almost even. And that means they fucking did not put in my exception. Kind of pisses me off because I have $700. $330 goes to some money I already spent. So we've got to get a sink. That means I've got to get 330's gone. That'll put me at 6 something. We're buying a sink. We've got the counter. We need the sink. I got this stuff for underneath the sink. We're gonna try and find a sink for cheaper. The sink she wants is gonna be way too expensive. For those who know about a house, but not only that, the wood at the base of our window in our kitchen is starting to rot. What happens because of that is water. When it rains hard, water gets under there, leaks down through the wall, over the wall, and actually gets in, and it fucking got onto our cabinets, our brand new cabinets, right where the sink is. So it's not a huge deal, but we've got to fucking I've got to go, and when it warms up, it's 4 degrees right now. I got to tear all that out, put fucking new treated lumber in there, reseal all that. My main goal is to try and find an central air. We got really good heating. We got really good insulation in the house as well. I get new central air, put that in so that we can then get a Nest thermostat. We get $100 rebate from Ameren for using Nest because of energy efficiency. So that's their goals right there. But I gotta get that sink. There's no sink. I want to wash dishes. My wife's looking at a fucking $289 sink at Lowe's because they switched to a new brand. We're gonna go to Menards as soon as she gets off of work, and see if we can't find a cheaper sink. That she wants a fucking $250 faucet. Hold up. Whoa. I don't think that's gonna happen. I like doing this, Might do this more often. I kind of like talking to you people who are not watching me because I'm recording this, not streaming it. I should stream it. I have unlimited data, so it wouldn't be a big deal. I should stream. I wonder if people will watch. I'm like, hey, it's a stream. So, anyways, Daniel in the morning. I'll see you guys later. Maybe I'll do this again tomorrow. Tomorrow's my Friday. It'll be a Friday, but I actually go to work on a Thursday. Jesus, my fingernails have already grown out. Anyways, peace out, people.